By now, I'm willing to bet that you've probably at least heard the term marketing automation. And if you haven't, well, we're going to talk a little bit about that today. But whether you've heard of marketing automation or not, keep watching this video and you're going to get an idea of just what it is and exactly how you can use it to really grow your business without having to spend a ton of time and a ton of money to do it. Hey everyone, I'm Ian Campbell. I'm CEO of Mission Suite. Before we jump into today's video, do me a favor and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell so that you're notified anytime that we post new videos. So over the course of the past 10 years, I've been working with clients to help them implement marketing automation software and to figure out how they can use it to help grow their business. Now, it can certainly be overwhelming at first, but if you break it down, it becomes a lot easier to understand. And that's what we're going to do today. So let's start at the beginning. Just what is marketing automation? People might use a bunch of different names to identify marketing automation: drip campaigns, workflows, autoresponders, journeys, etc. And all these are key pieces of the tools you'll use for marketing automation, but they don't really define what marketing automation is. So simply put, marketing automation is the ability to use your CRM and your email tools to automate a lot of the task-based work that goes along with marketing and sales. Now, if you've been in marketing or sales for a while, you know exactly the kind of task-based work I'm talking about. It's the follow-up email that you have to send to everyone you just prospected. It's really the same email every time, but you still have to send it out, and it can be tedious, which is why you usually end up with a stack of business cards sitting next to your laptop that are waiting to be followed up on. It's the follow-up call reminder that you have to schedule so that you don't forget to reconnect with a prospect and lose out on an opportunity. It's the marketing review that you have to pore over to find the leads that have shown enough interest to do a more aggressive follow-up. Obviously, there's a lot more than just these three tasks that you have to keep doing regularly, but it kind of gives us a good starting point to have the discussion. And the point here is that all of this task-based work is challenging. It's boring, it's tedious, and it's not why we got into sales, it's not why we enjoy marketing, and it's not why we got into business. But it has to get done so that you can make sure that you're not losing business and you get to see real revenue growth. See, what marketing automation does is allow you to set up trigger-based rules that will do all those things for you. Marketing automation allows you to add a prospect to your CRM and automatically send out a follow-up email to them asking for a meeting or whatever your next step is. Marketing automation will automatically schedule follow-up tasks for you so that you don't have to think about it and so that you don't forget to do them. Marketing automation, or more specifically your marketing automation software, will monitor the way that your marketing leads are interacting with you, your content, and your emails, and automatically elevate the hot leads to the top of the pile so that you know that they might be ready for a more in-depth conversation. And best of all, it does all of this automatically, and you don't have to think about or worry about remembering to do it all yourself. All right, so before we keep going, I just have two questions for you. First of all, are these the things that would be helpful for you to automate? If so, let me know. Just hit the like button on the video so that I know that I'm going in the right direction. And second, are you in sales, are you in marketing, or are you a business owner? Again, I want to make sure that the content that we're creating, especially on marketing automation, is relevant to you. So I just want to know what side of the equation that you're on so that we can make sure that our future videos are focused on what you need to be hearing. Okay, so let's talk a little bit about the tools that you're going to be using to automate all these things that we're talking about. Now, there are quite a few tools out there that you've probably heard of them, all sales and marketing automation tools. Of course, Mission Suite is my favorite. By the way, you can register for a demo using the link in the description, but there are plenty of others as well. A lot of them can be fairly expensive, but if you poke around, you'll find that some can be relatively price competitive. Now, I can, of course, only speak to Mission Suite's pricing, but I'm fairly confident that we have one of the better pricing options in the business. But regardless, whichever way makes sense for you to go, these all-in-one systems are phenomenal to pull everything that you need for marketing automation into one system. And namely, that's your CRM, your sign-up forms, and your email tools. And because they just tend to make things and make the work that you need to get done a lot smoother to get set up effectively. So if you're not in a position to use an all-in-one system, then I highly recommend that you get familiar with a tool called Zapier. There's a link to Zapier in the description of the video, but it's one of my favorite tools that's out there. And we use Zapier all the time here at Mission Suite, and it's really impressive in its effectiveness. Basically what it does is allow you to create triggers for some of the things that you're doing and combine them with corresponding actions that will happen as a result. So for example, just to give you an easy example, if you add a new contact to Google Contacts, Zapier is going to look at that as a trigger event that's going to trigger the action of sending a predefined email to that contact. Or maybe you want Facebook content to be posted to Twitter as well. You can set up a new Facebook post as a trigger event, which will then trigger the action of posting that content to Twitter. Now, there are endless possibilities that you can explore with this type of tool and the automation that it can provide. So again, I definitely encourage you to get familiar with it, take a look at it, and see what it can actually do for you. And lastly, let's talk a little bit about what you can use marketing automation for. Over the course of the next few videos, we're going to be doing a deep dive into this question, and I'll get really specific about what you can do with marketing automation. But for now, I'm going to leave you with the two main ideas: marketing and sales. Think about all the things that go along with your marketing efforts: sending email newsletters, following up on content requests and website form fills, segmenting your marketing database based on what people are interested in. All those things can be made a lot easier using marketing automation. So now let's think about all the things that go along with selling. Following up, sending follow-up emails, setting task reminders, all those different things that you need to do that don't really involve a direct conversation between you and the contact. All of that can be made a lot easier by using marketing automation. So now, if you want to check out how Mission Suite can help you automate your sales and marketing tasks, there is a link to sign up for one of our demo webinars in the description below. So as always, I really hope you got something out of this video. And if you did, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and maybe a share so that others can see it too. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so that you're notified whenever we post new videos. And while you're at it, check out these videos on your screen, and we will see you next time around. Cheers.